Hello, and welcome back to the video that you just clicked on. I am really sorry. This video is going to start out with an apology because this is far, it's way longer than I anticipated making another video. So I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry about the wait. I'm sorry about how long it has taken me to upload again. There's a little bit of, hiccups and things going on in my life. So it took me a while to get back, but I am here now, and I have this apartment. I just called it the Eclectic apartment because I couldn't think of another name. And a lot of the style of this apartment is kind of, eclectic. It's got kind of like rusticy, I don't know if rusticy is the word, but like kind of a little bit worn in and like vintagey looking things, and then some newer, I would say like kind of industrial looking things. So yeah, I think it looks nice. I knew as soon as I went to build this apartment that I wanted to have a velvet couch. So I went in my game, built like just kind of the layout of the apartment, and then I was like, I need a velvet couch. Like I have a vision in my head and it needs a velvet couch. So I closed my game, went and found a velvet couch, downloaded it, and then came back and filmed. Yeah, and I really like the way that it looks with that couch in there. So anyways, this is actually the apartment that I think Penny Pizzazz lives in San Myshuno. I know I'm doing another apartment back to back. I did an apartment for my first video, but that was just kind of like built. It wasn't like a pre-built apartment in San Myshuno. It was one that I built on my own. So I figured I would make one that was actually like in the city of San Myshuno. So I decided to do that. I also built like an entire house, and that was supposed to be the second video, but I wasn't happy with a lot of the way, I don't know, with like how some of the rooms turned out in it. I wasn't like 100% with it, and when I did the voiceover, I was like exhausted. So the whole thing just kind of didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I ended up scrapping it. I don't know if I'll upload it in the future. Maybe I will, but I decided to refilm, and then I did this apartment. So I think I like this a lot more than the house that I made. I think it feels more like me, I guess. I think I also went into building that house thinking like, oh, like I should, build something that isn't too similar to the apartment that I built the first time. And like terms of colors and like style, and I think this one's like honestly pretty close to the same because it's me building it. It's gonna have my taste and interior and stuff like that in there, so like no matter what, it's gonna feel like me because I'm building it. But I think I strayed too far from kind of what I like in style in some aspects with that build, with like the house build that I did. So yeah, we ended up just doing this, and I like it. So yeah, I used this base game love seat right there that you can see. I'm pretty sure it's base game. It's really like antique looking, and I thought it looked perfect for this space. The idea, I guess, is like, apartment living, they're probably picking up like thrifted furniture or like furniture that they find on the side of the road, and that was the kind of energy that I was going for, and I really like it. So I also really like that lamp that's like right next to the green couch. I think it came from Vintage Glamour, right? Was it? It's either Vintage Glamour or it's City Living, but I'm pretty sure it's Vintage Glamour. But anyways, I love that lamp. I feel like that's an underrated lamp. I think it's so cool. Yeah, so I guess I should talk about who I was thinking about when I was building it. As you can see, I put like a little like music poster up, and then a like vinyl record just above it, and then another painting. But I was basically thinking that a kind of artsy couple live here. I feel like a lot of the times people do apartments, it's always like an artist apartment. But you know, I guess creative types do tend to live in the city. So that was just kind of the Sims that I was thinking live here. So I was thinking it was probably a couple, because there is only just one bedroom in this apartment. So yeah, so I was thinking it was a couple. One of them I think does like music. I don't know if they're like a big musician or like really popular or anything. I wish we had like a really like good music career how we did in The Sims 3, but we don't have that really in The Sims 4. Like it doesn't have the same vibes. You don't really have a singing career in this game, which is unfortunate. I really just want a band pack. I really do. But we are getting a horse ranch pack instead, so I just want more apartments. Like I want a world with apartments and suburbs in the same area. Excuse me, my voice crack. Somewhere that is like a city and then it has like a bridge or something that has suburbs, kind of similar to Bridgeport, I guess, in The Sims 3, because I feel like that would suit a lot of people's needs. It would still have a suburb area for like families and stuff, but you'd also have like the nightlife area with a city, and I just really want that. I think it would be just perfect. I think it would really round out, at least for me personally, the worlds that we have. But anyways, yeah, so I was thinking that it was like a musician who lives here, and then their partner is, I think, a artist. That's what I went with, or like maybe a writer. Maybe like, I think with the city living pack we actually get a like art critic career, so maybe they do that. Maybe they're an art critic. Maybe they're just like starting out. I think that both of them, I wouldn't say they're like new to the city. I think they've been here for like a hot minute, but I think they're not in like a really like high rank in their career. I think they're maybe like mid-level. Like they've been there for a bit, but they're not like top of the company or anything, or like, I don't know, like super popular. Like maybe the musician's like an indie artist, so they're kind of I think they're like getting well known, but they're not like 100% like in the spotlight. They're not like a household name, basically. Yeah, so I think that's who lives here. At least that's what I was thinking when I was doing the living room. I was like, yeah, I think this is like the vibe of like a musician and their partner who's like a critic, or like an artist. Who could be a critic, could be just doing the art career, I don't know. As you can see, the kitchen that I'm doing right now is a lot more industrial feeling. I was gonna do something different. I actually cut out that entire part because it took me forever to find out what kind of kitchen I wanted, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with that base game industrial kitchen, except for like the cupboards. I used my Shuno's Son's set for it. I can't remember what the kitchen set name is, but it'll be in the links and stuff like that for the download, because I have a what's it called, like a Word document, I guess, in the download, and it'll show like all the CC that was used. It's all clickable, so you can just like click it and then it'll take you to the download. But anyways, yeah, so that's what the cupboards are from, and then the fridge is from Jungle Adventure, and then the countertops are all from the base game, like industrial kitchen, and then the stove or oven or whatever is also, I think, from Jungle Adventure. So yeah, that's where this kitchen is from. It's really just the cupboards that are CC, and I guess the shelf too. Yeah, I know that I'm putting a lot of carpet here in this area, I was gonna size it down, and then I just thought it fit really well with the shape of the kitchen, and so I didn't. And so maybe, like, I don't know, maybe they really like, you know, comfort and carpet under their feet. Maybe their feet get cold, and so they just like to have carpet. You can delete a one, like a rug or whatever, if you don't like it, because it does look kind of a lot, but I just left it anyways. Anyways, now we're doing the entryway, and I think I use a set by someone, I think their name is Sage, who is Sage or something like that. I think I found them recently, and I really like some of their stuff, so I just used that for this opening entryway. And yeah, they have this cute little like hanging thing, and you can put umbrella and keys and stuff on there. And I think it kind of was, I guess it's kind of a different vibe from the living room, but I think it fits enough that it's fine. So yeah, that's what this little entryway thing is. Yeah, I really like it. I think for the next video, I want to do something different. I probably won't do another apartment unless time escapes me and I'm like, it will be faster to do an apartment. But I want to try and do a house, because that's primarily what I usually build. I feel like when I go in game is usually houses. But I was just short on time and I really wanted to upload something, so I decided an apartment would be good. Yeah, actually I should mention the way that this apartment's laid out is the layout that I used for my legacy save when right now they're like living in what's it called, San Sequoia with their family, because like Growing Together came out, and then I was like, babies, so I moved them there, and they have like 3 kids now. But when they were a couple in the city, they lived in this apartment, and it wasn't like obviously this exact apartment, but the layout is the same, so I enjoyed playing with this layout. I just really like it for this apartment. I think it works well. And yeah, so I decided to do the same kind of layout. It has like this little, bathroom here, and then it's almost like a mini hall that doubles as a closet space as well as a laundry room. That's where we are right now. And yeah, I put like laundry machines in here, which is really sweet. If you have like an apartment, it's pretty awesome to have your own washer and dryer. So they have their own little laundry space, and I put this here first, but I take that out, and then I put in a little wardrobe. So it's kind of like it functions as a hall as well as a laundry room as well as a like little wardrobe space, because there's not a lot of space on this side, and I wanted to be able to fit in somewhere where they could do their work at a desk, because computers are pretty important in the game. You need them for gameplay and like careers and stuff. So yeah, I think it works really well, and I really enjoyed playing with this layout when I was playing with my legacy family, so I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys do as well. Yeah, you can see me putting in the wardrobe here. It's pretty small, but I mean, it's an apartment, so you're not gonna have like a massive walk-in closet space that's huge unless you're paying the money for it. Yeah, as you can see, we go a little bit more industrial with the bed in here. I figured I should probably tie it in a little bit to the kitchen, and then we have this kind of vintagey looking desk that looks like maybe they did pick it up on like the roadside or like at a thrift place somewhere in the city. So yeah, I like the way that it looks, and I'm really into it. I think when I put this desk in here, I remember thinking like, ooh, maybe like the other arty like sim like writes novels or something, and that's why they kind of have like this vintage inspiration. Like maybe they do like period drama like fantasy romance or something. I thought that was kind of cool. They could really do anything. I knew one of them was for sure like a musician, even though we don't even have the career in the game. And then the other one I was like, it's either an artist, a writer, or like an art critic or something like that, which I guess is kind of a blend of both careers in a way. But you could do whatever you want, obviously. I know that in my last build, I was like, I'm going to ease up on the CC because sourcing it is a nightmare, and it really is. It's not pleasant. But I think I still went kind of... well, I used a lot of pieces that are already in the game, like objects and stuff, so maybe it's not as bad. It's also, I think, obviously smaller because I didn't have to do the whole outside shell of the building. So it might actually be less. I'm not really sure. It felt the same trying to source the CC. But yeah. Anyways, this is like the bedroom area, like I said before. I went kind of darker with it than I intended to. You could probably see that I changed the swatch of the bed like 13 billion times because I was struggling with the colors, but I decided to go dark and moody, and I really like it. I like this apartment. I think it's pretty cohesive. It feels eclectic, like they collected things over time, and that was the vibe I was going for, so I like it. I'm just putting up a couple decorations now. We're getting close to the end. I think I put up some like plants and lights, and then that's pretty much it. You're going to see some screenshots now, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully soon. Have a good day. Bye.